Figure it out.
Hello, this is Adam Koralik with Figure It Out Productions. The following video is part of our Quick Shoot series.
Hey guys, it's Adam here, and I'm up in Canada, and I'm here at Rerez Studios. This is Shane, and this is Adam Sipione. He's the creator of the Shenmue documentary that I'm going to be in, and we just recently finished filming some footage for that, so I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about that project.
Yeah, so we just redid Adam's interview because the last time we talked in Chicago, this was pre the Shenmue Kickstarter, so the dynamic of the interview was just totally different. So I wanted to retouch that and kind of talk about some new things, new developments, and it went well, and I think the film's going good so far. I know we've been kind of silent on Facebook and social media. That's just because we're recutting for a new teaser and just gathering our footage and piecing together the story. There's still a lot more stuff to do. And yeah, I mean, these things take time, but it's still going to happen. We're still working very hard. And we'll just update you guys as new things come in.
Yeah, we're all really excited about it. And you want to talk a little bit about how it might be distributed?
Yes, so right now we're trying to find a way to, I guess, properly distribute this. I know it started off as like a small independent thing. It's certainly gotten a lot bigger, but it's still very much independent, so it's all out of pocket. That's why, like I said, it's taking so long, because going to all these locations to get the interview and film costs a lot of money.
He's going all over the world now. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, money sucks, but I mean, unfortunately, that's just the nature of the beast.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'd like to hope to sell it on DVD one day, maybe just to people who, you know, are avid Shenmue collectors like yourself, maybe.
Oh, I'd buy a copy. No problem.
I'd buy 6.
He's got me there.
7?
Okay.
I could
see 7.
If they're Blu-rays?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm in.
Oh, they're not HD DVDs. Oh, well,
I could do Betamax.
I'll sign one and then keep it for myself.
All right.
Because I'm into myself.
Laserdisc run.
Yeah, I do want a Laserdisc run. So fuck you if you don't.
I'll make it happen, man.
You better.
All right.
All right. Now, so as I said, we're at Rerez Studios, and you can tell off the bat that Shane's a good dude. One, because we're using his camera, so it doesn't look like crap like it usually does. And two, this dude owns an IQ, Nintendo's Chinese-only console. This is a legit thing they made. I've never seen one in person. That's how you know Shane is the shit. And so we're going to talk a little bit while we're all talking Shenmue here. There's one thing that we all kind of wanted to address, and that's this recent unfortunate clickbait story that's been going around about how if you backed the Shenmue Slacker backer campaign through PayPal, that you're like totally ineligible for Kickstarter rewards. So basically, this once again was just terrible reporting. All that really happened was that when they did the original Kickstarter, there was a bunch of different rewards you could get, and there were some that were simply never put onto the Slacker backer campaign. And there was a poll created by EaseNet, the Yu Suzuki's company who's running that, asking if the Kickstarter creators or Kickstarter backers were okay with adding those rewards into the Slacker backer campaign. Everybody voted. Ultimately, they decided, no, we're not okay with that. We don't want that. So the campaign said, okay, then the rewards that are there, it's all that's there. And unfortunately, how did everyone interpret that?
Mixed opinions.
Yeah. Well,
upset. A lot of people are upset, yeah.
Basically, what people thought that meant was all the PayPal backers wouldn't get Kickstarter rewards, which is not at all true. If you backed it on PayPal, you did the Slacker backer campaign, if you bought the game there, you're still getting the game. Nothing's changed. If you bought something, you're getting it. It's just bad reporting. Is clickbait media these days is really, really shit.
Yeah. They like to clickbait and they like to trick people.
It's unfortunate. This is everyone's looking at this and they're treating it like it's really bad news, but at the same time, people are talking a lot about Shenmue right now. And any way it gets out there, people are talking about it, even though it's a little bit bad in this instance. People are just saying this because they're afraid that the money they're putting into Shenmue, they're not going to get back, but you're going to get something back doing the Slacker backer campaign. You know what I mean? You're actually going to get stuff. Like, you're going to get the game and everything. It's just you're not getting the exact same things that people on Kickstarter got in the same exact way, you know?
Yeah, I mean, in the general media, a lot of people think it's easy to rip on Shenmue. A lot of, you know, people who just don't know too much about the game and what's going on.
And they don't bother to actually read any of the articles that are posted. You know, fuck that.
Yeah.
And yeah, that seems to be a big problem. This has happened with like several different games, but it's kind of big with this one because this has now become, I don't want to say it's the most important Kickstarter that's ever happened for gaming,
but it's huge.
But it pretty much is, right?
Massive.
Like, it's really big.
It could shape the industry in a certain way.
And I think that what you're seeing is that there's always been, like, you guys were talking earlier about how there's all these people are upset because, oh, well, Shenmue cost so much to make the first one, and now this new game didn't get as much money to make it, and they're never going to be able to make it. And it's like everybody's trying to come up with these excuses for the game not to work, but, you know, Yu Suzuki will make it work. I mean, he made the other games work. He's been in the industry longer than most people have been alive, you know? It's that are gamers right now. So.
Exactly. I mean, in you we trust.
Yeah, that's a perfect example of the money thing. It's another example of really bad reporting because people are like, oh, 6.3 million, you can't make it because first game cost 70 million. It's like, no, it didn't. The whole project was 47, and that was for Shenmue 1, Shenmue 2, plus the unreleased Shenmue beta, plus all the marketing, plus publication. It's like, oh, when you actually break down to game development budget, you're talking about around the same amount of money.
Not to mention the fact they actually had to build you know, the engine and everything around what made Shenmue what it was.
Yes.
Yeah, that didn't exist.
now.
Not only does that stuff exist, but all the original assets from those games exist. All the story, everything, it's all exists. You know, so it'll work out a lot better now.
Exactly. It's just you know, it really the engine thing's a really big important deal because now they're using the Unreal Engine, and what everyone seems to forget is that the Unreal Engine is something that it really isn't that expensive to work with.
It opens it up for everybody.
Right? All the tools are there. When you get the engine, it comes with video codec technology, it comes with 3D rendering technology, it comes with everything in there. They could even save a heck of a lot of money making pre-rendered cutscenes using in-engine assets, which is something that was something they did with the original Shenmue, and that's something they can do again, you know? And a lot of people don't really acknowledge that. Like, they never think of that stuff when they think about how much money they're going to save using an engine like that. They could have gone with Quake, but at least they're going with the Unreal Tournament engine.
Right on. So I think we're basically good here. Shane, you want to tell them a little bit about your channel? I'll put a link in the description so you can check it out.
So my channel's called Rerez. I just cover rare video games, odd video games, and I've got a series called Positives where...
That's my favorite series, by the way.
Yeah, well, cool. Positives, pretty much what we do is we take really bad video games and we find 4 good aspects of them, and that's what we do for every single video game, no matter how bad they are. We covered E.T. on it, you know, which isn't as bad as everybody says, you know, and we also did Super Mario Brothers the movie, and, you know, we're not afraid to just take a look at things that are video game related as well. And this thing here is going to be featured on a future episode soon. My friend at the computer museum, the Personal Computer Museum in Brantford, Ontario, lent me this. Sid Bolton, and this is a wonderful device, and we're going to cover that because I think people don't know how cool this thing is.
It is surprisingly comfortable.
It's like an Xbox controller.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it?
Long story short, it's a Chinese N64, but it's completely legit. But you'll have to watch his video to get more information because I don't own one of these fucking things. And Adam, you want to tell them a little bit about where they can ultimately get more information on your documentary?
Yes, to follow the updates on the doc, go to www.facebook.com/Shenmue documentary. I don't have a YouTube page, but that's where you go to find out all the stuff.
It'll be a link in the description. Yeah, it's down there somewhere up there. Wherever this, I don't know if this is on mobile, however you're watching it, it'll be in the description.
There?
Yeah, it could be over there. It depends.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for letting me film this, and we'll see you all later.